Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play action. It's Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They go play action with Griffin. And that was caught downfield by Beckham. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Michael Mayer, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You ain't going nowhere.
And able to get this out to the 25. Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
Young here, you can see changing the play. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They get 14 yards there and a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st down, Young. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now they'll shift things around. 2nd down, they go back to Herbert. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Young. That's complete to his running. And caught it up. And the Bengals grab it. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Lutt's good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2 is bringing the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Young now. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. He's got room at the 30. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown. Michael Mayer, 46 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Let's go now. 2nd and 10. Griffin. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Herbert powering up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That throw by Young incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Young. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Young will set to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right.
And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Michael Mayer, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to where reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Ready, set.
A first down throw for Young. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Griffin. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now it's Griffin. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Over the middle to Beckham. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Play action. Now Griffin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Michael Mayer on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Off the play fake, Young. And this one too low.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To throw on second down is Young. Quick slant to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw, Young. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Young to throw it. That is caught by Herbert. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Young to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Young. To the left side, there's Mayer. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll run here with Herbert. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Khalil Herbert taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Griffin's throw complete there to Rice. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is RG3. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
In motion, the tight end. Second and 10 now. Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
So now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. To throw again is Griffin. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on fourth down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A handoff for Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Young, he's going to change it up. Young looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught by Mayer. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And the red zone precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good, and that gets him back within 10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, Swift. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Griffins, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted them, that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Young on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10. Final minute now, the 3rd quarter. They'll throw again. Young. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
Nice rhythm fill there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Young. It gets it right back to Mayer. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got now.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To the air once more, Young. Short throw, and it's hauled in by Mayer. And bulldozing his way through. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's a give to Herbert. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Samson Abuka in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Becker's kick here is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action with Griffin. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Griffin. Rolling to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, as I said, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Here we go, 1st and goal. Swift. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to almost certainly win the football game. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future...
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First play, and Young is going to throw it. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. There he goes, left side. Christian Watson. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Christian Watson, 67 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7.